Girls are confusing. You never know what girls want. That's what each one of you thinks, right? Well, what if I tell you that's really not the case? Don't worry after watching this video. Your whole opinion will totally change. This video will completely change how you view girls. And it might even change your perception of the world. There's one thing that absolutely no girl can ever resist. And to find that out, make sure to stay tuned in until the end of the video. Of course, I'm sure you all know that. Humans have been living on the earth for thousands and thousands of years now. But back in the days, lifestyle was very different. A lot of luxuries and technologies we have right now weren't available back then. During that time, things were quite simple. Human lifestyle has completely turned upside down till then. But there are some things that will never change. For example, since forever, humans tend to move around in groups. Sure, there are some who prefer living alone. But if you look at the bigger picture, the social structure of humans has been the same since the start. They like to move in groups. But even besides that fact, another thing about human social life never changed. And that is humans being attracted to other people. The law of attraction has always been the same for humans. Like, let's face it, when a guy looks at a girl, they focus on her physical beauty. Sure, some guys do focus on their girl's personality or intelligence as well. But since pretty much forever, guys have always given more value to a female's physical beauty. Just like that, there is one thing girls focus on when being attracted to guys, and that's their ability to protect her and provide for her and her children. It has been the case in the past, and even now that's the case. But here's the thing, some guys think that isn't enough. They think girls focus on physical appearance as well. But here's an interesting fact. Recently, researchers have actually discovered that girls tend to settle for guys less attractive than them too, if the guy has the ability to provide for her and protect her. Looks are really the last thing girls care about. Of course, girls do dream of having an attractive man. Like, if you ask any single woman what kind of man they want, they would say that they want someone attractive, someone strong, and someone who's wealthy. But let's face it, we don't live in a perfect world. That's why sometimes girls end up finding a guy who only has one or two of these traits. But not all three, and that's okay for them. They settle for that happily. Us humans have made attractive out to be way more complicated than it really is. I mean, it really isn't that complicated. For every single human being, there is one main ingredient they need in their future partner. And if they get that one ingredient, the rest of their dreams are just that, dreams. Think of it this way. Think of any story of kings from the past. A king that has it all: wealth, fame, and high social status. Many times, they ended up marrying a woman that wasn't really of a high social status. So here's a question. Why exactly would a king settle for a woman below his status? A woman that barely earns? Well, that's easy. Because men tend to focus on how attractive a woman is. And even a poor girl could be attractive, right? It's the same for girls. Why would they settle for a guy who's nowhere as attractive as them? Well, that's simply because that's just how the world works. That's just how some girls' attraction works. If a guy can provide for her, they don't mind settling for someone with not as good looks as them. Just like men, if a woman is beautiful, men won't mind settling for her, even if her social status isn't as high as theirs. That's how it has always been, and that's how it still is. So getting to the question you're all waiting for, What's the one thing that girls simply can't resist? Well, I think you might have guessed it by now. It's the ability to protect her, the ability to provide for her. Once you master this ability, you'll realize getting a girl isn't really that difficult. The better you get at it, the more you'll realize that you don't really need to rely on good looks to get girls. Many of the most successful guys aren't extremely handsome. Think of some of the most successful millionaires or billionaires. You'll notice they aren't exactly attractive physically. But you'll notice one thing about them. They all have really attractive girlfriends or wives. I mean, these guys aren't exactly born with amazing genes. But just by making use of the ability to provide, they rose to the top, and not just with women. Now they're at the top tier of the society as well. But no, don't worry. You don't always have to be a millionaire or a billionaire to get a girl. Of course, wealth is great. And yes, with it you can get girls. But that's not the only way. One main thing that absolutely no girl can resist is your social intelligence. That means how you handle social situations and how you build relationships with other people. Let's not focus on billionaires and millionaires. Even then, I'm sure you've seen some guys with pretty average looks that end up being with very attractive women. And they're not really rich. They don't have too many resources. So how does that work? Well, get ready, because now what I'm going to tell you won't just help you get a girl, but it'll help you with your whole life. Well, here's the thing. At the end of the day, the one thing that matters the most is how well you are at socializing with people. Most of the time, girls are very social. And your social energy and your social interaction is the way to their hearts. So many guys spend all their time in the gym to get attractive, or they struggle with making a lot of money just so they can get girls. Sure, they work, but it's not the most important thing girls focus on, and that is simply your social skills. Building your social skills won't just work for women. It'll help you be successful in life as well. If you want to be powerful in society, or if you want to be irresistible to girls, the trick is your social skills. And if you think you struggle socially, start practicing today, and believe me, the best way to improve your social skills is through real-life practice. So start from today, trust me. You'll thank yourself for it. And with that, let's end the video. And thank you so much for watching. I hope the video helped you, and if it did, make sure to subscribe to After School Psychology. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Also, press the bell icon so you never miss out on future uploads. And I'll see you guys next time. Till then, peace out and have a great day.